Okay, so here we are for the first game from the semi-finals. J for Jett versus VonIvan. J playing as the Brits. He has Special Weapons Regiment, Royal Artillery, and Tactical Support. So sporting two of those newly revamped commanders, Royal Artillery and Tactical Support. But unsuspected though, going for Brits. He's more well known for his US Forces play. Maybe he thinks Brits are going to be stronger on this map, specifically Vilshanka. Meanwhile, we do have VonIvan as OKW. He's got Elite Armor, Special Operations, and Overwatch. So Universal Carrier early here, trying to put some pressure on Turbine, which got super aggressive, just charged forwards, ran straight onto the cutoff there. Very common to see like an early engagement in the middle here as both teams try to wire off these heavy cover pieces that are in the capture circle there. But it's not what we're going to see here on this match. Ivan does manage to connect his fuel. He's actually gone for a Kubel as well, which have kind of fallen out of favour, but maybe you've come back into popularity because a lot of times now players try to limit the amount of infantry they make so they can call in more squads of Jaeger Lights in the mid to late game. So you know, you get that strong early Kubel start and then just it dies and then you can just replace it with Jaeger Lights. But I've taken quite a lot of damage here crossing the road. Stimpani's already dropping model under half health. You see now moving towards the north. So he's going to try to jump to this building, wait for the UC to arrive as reinforcements. Could be a problem for him though. Could lose the squad and retreat. There's a lot of negative cover on his retreat path. It looks like VonIvan is going to retreat quite early on. And now the Kubel could go down. Well played there by Jay, knocking out the Kubel super early. I'm just pulling back a little bit too late.
Have constructed a platoon command post.
So I'm very curious to know what commander Jay will go for. I know that a lot of players have been going for Valentine spam. Ooh, slightly late retreat on that Tommy. I think it's going to get away though. And did Von just lose that squad right then? Oh my god, he just lost a Fox Grenadier right then. I was like, surely not. Say it ain't so, but it is. It was just standing here shooting at this Tommy. Easy retreat. Just forgot about it completely. 2 squad losses for Von early on. The Kubel and a Volkskreen. Both of them very easy to avoid as well. You see now coming up here, trying to put pressure on these Jaegers, which have deployed from the building, I suppose, to do some fuel harassment here. And looks like Von has got his tech truck out now. From what I've seen on stream, he has still been going for the looks. So I imagine we'll see a mechanized truck. Oh, and Jay's gone for a sniper. Now I hear that whilst they are very strong on this map, so maybe Jay trying to replicate that with the Brits. I'm going for like machine guns and snipers on this more wide open map. Okay, second squad of Jaegers pop now for Von. Interesting, there's like a tiny bit of negative cover there somehow for this squad, and they're dying quickly because of it. Don't know how. Oh, and they get killed! It wasn't even a Jaeger snipe, that was just old-fashioned rifle power. It doesn't have the G43 yet. So heavy casualties now for both Jay and Von. So Jaeger lights are a very good counter to the sniper. Always have been. The sniper, you know, even takes like 1 or 2 shots. It is under threat from a Jaeger light snipe. Von's tech truck is going down now. We do have a wasp upgrade for Jay. Rolling around the map, getting some good flame damage in. Be careful he doesn't run over this mine. Looks like his sniper, expecting some troops to come out this way, wants to catch them on the approach. 5-man upgrade for Jay, so maybe that's why he's holding out on building any more squads. I want to get that 5-man first so he doesn't have to reinforce them after it's completed. Oh. Oh my God. I thought he ran over there with a sniper, but it's just a Tommy squad. Here come the Jaegers though. Sniper going to be fighting at point blank on the road, but no, G43 goes in for the push. G43 pops right then, but too late to get the kill on the sniper. Super close call for Jay. Wasp in here doing some good damage. Looks like Von going straight for a Puma here. Interesting. Oh, it looks... Jay going for another squad of Tommies to replace that loss from earlier. You remember that Royal Engineers do have access to an anti-tank grenade now. So that definitely adds to their utility a lot. Personally, I've been going for like engineer spam strategies, and they seem to be like moderately effective at least.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Here comes the Puma. Wasp still hanging around. Might be a little bit too long. Jay did just drop a mine right here. If he completed it. Yes, he did. And Puma coming in. Engineers trying to zone it out, threaten the anti-tank grenade. I think he got it. He did indeed. That means the Wasp's going to be able to get away alive. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that might have been an attack ground attempt by Von, but Puma does have really good line of sight, so should back away quite far away from it just to be safe. Could even lose it here to its rifle fire. It looks like VonIvan, if we open up tactical map, has a very strong tap map position here. A lot of resource control early. As he is known to do, you know, lose squads but maintain dominating map control. It's the VonIvan way. This is not really the engagement you want to be taking with your Tommies if you can help it. Jaegerlight's very strong in long-range cover-to-cover fights. It looks like maybe he was just trying to bait for the sniper, but Von in turn baiting so the Puma could try and knock out the sniper. Looks like he wants to stick around, force the retreat on this, so it can't come in here and do some capping before retreating itself. Now VonIvan goes to the looks interesting. So Puma first looks second. Jay, meanwhile. Classic shuffle. Okay, he did unlock the AC, but he hasn't built it. Maybe he's just trying to go without. He has selected a commander, gone for special weapons, got himself a tank hunter section here. Got those boys AT rifles, should be able to help force back the Puma, but might get overwhelmed. I think it's the looks as well. And where did the stern pioneers go down? Did I just completely miss that? What was that rubber band? Oh, what is this? What is going on here? What was that movement from the UC? That was insane. UC at Vet 3 though, maybe it's got some, yeah, it's got some crazy move speed bonuses now. It's so fast. So he's managed to heal up his sniper now. Anti-grenade onto the looks. Second squad of AT Tommies here for Jay, not getting the anti-tank gun. I wonder about the AT Tommies though. I feel like they're not going to be very good against the Jaeger lights. Meanwhile, Von's actually in trouble because he doesn't have any engineers anymore. So he doesn't have easy access to repairs for his looks that just took so much damage. Jay, don't lose your wasp. Here comes the Puma. One more shot and it's going to go down. There it goes.
We've just lost some armor.
So he's got a fresh squad of Stern Pioneers now. Straight away upgraded them with the sweepers for maximum repair speed. Puma now combining to inflict some hurt on these infantry squads. Oh, and the friendly mine gets triggered there. Puma now charging forwards, but looks like it's going to take an anti-tank grenade here. He's going after the sniper hard though. Puma's machine gun can do some pretty good damage to it. But no anti-tank gun to mop this up. Can't help but wonder if he had an anti-tank gun, if this would be going a little bit more smoothly. In terms of countering both these light vehicles. Jaeger lights indeed shredding those tank hunter Tommies long range. Oh, and now looks onto the right side of the cover, doing loads of damage. Jay, meanwhile, must have... yeah, he's got his tech in production at the moment. Just about has enough fuel for a tank as well as soon as it's done, but he is bleeding a tremendous amount of manpower right now to Von's light vehicles and Jaeger lights. These kind of engagements are just not sustainable. Getting into position here, but so much bleed. All these Tommies taking heavy casualties on the advance. Grenade goes in. He just has to retreat. He was already so low in health. Engine damage. Maybe that was from a sniper shot. Yeah, used the critical shot. Some nice hits there. It might actually be in Jay's favour to destroy this building here, just so Jaegers can't pop right next to, you know, a very common traffic area for a sniper. Maybe once he gets a vehicle out, he might consider destroying that building, just to minimise the chances of that happening. But as you can see on the tactical map, Jay is really struggling for map control. This double light vehicle build from Von converting into a bucket load on map control. Now Puma going after the sniper once again. Oh, but he's got some Piets on these engineers and they're heading out to save the day. Big push here from Jay in the south. His power and numbers overwhelming these Jaeger lights. Looks like he's trying to use his sniper to pick away at the Jaeger lights outside of their max range. And all said and done, Von has got his tech up as well. And Jay still doesn't have enough manpower for a tank. He's just been bleeding so much manpower. So any advantage he could have had by getting a tank out is now just evaporating. Despite Von spending so much fuel on 2 light vehicles, his tank is not going to be that much further behind Jay's. Jay hanging in there though, got control of 1 VP and about half the map's resources. VonIvan trying to make another push, just waiting for his infantry to come in. He's got a fresh MG34 as well. Jay does have, you know, pretty good counter to that in the sniper, but if Von can knock that out somehow, he's in a really nice position. He's sprinting forwards, hoping to knock out the sniper, but Jay quick to retreat there. Good reaction times. About to lose control of his cutoff once more. Puma now charging in. Here comes the Piets. Went for an aim shot there, hoping to kill the sniper, but doesn't land. Remember, the aim shot no longer a guaranteed kill on an infantry model. Does increase the accuracy, so you know, can work, but not a guaranteed kill anymore. Used to be one of the best counters OKW had to snipers back in the day. Okay, Piet's doing some decent damage, but they once again are bleeding crazy manpower as they push here. And Jaeger's just dealing to the tank hunter sections. So Von going to go for a cut-off here, trying to cut off all these territory points in the south. This squad here has just been camped here for ages. Hasn't seen combat for a really long time. And Von setting up a nice position on Jay's cut-off. He's really struggling to break out. But he got a critical shot in there. Managed to secure the cut-off, but has lost control of the fuel, so it's not really helping him that much. It looks like the Puma's going to come in. No. Goes back, but gets a kill anyway. Jay has spent some... okay, he's gone for hammer. I was going to say he spent some fuel, but he hasn't got a tank out. He's gone for hammer tech. Maybe he's going to go straight for the Comet, I have to imagine. Comet is like pretty good against anything short of like the Jagdpanzer or the Panther for OKW. So perhaps he thinks, oh, another aim shot. So the sniper got out of range though before it went off. Like, yeah, the Comet, I feel like it's a little bit weak, but it is pretty strong against like the OKW Panther 4, and of course these light vehicles. On continuing to harass, he really wants to knock out the sniper with his Puma here. Keeps looking for opportunities to do so. Jay really needs a sniper to make the difference in these infantry engagements, otherwise these Jaeger lights are going to pick him apart. And Panzer IV in production for VonIvan, so despite Jay's like really strong start with Von losing 3 units early on, He's making this comeback. Continuing to micro his sniper very carefully here. He's having trouble holding on to territory. He's got 2 squads just sitting here though. Needs to get them into action. Especially because this Schwer is covering the fuel, so he's got no hope of capturing this fuel. Finally seeing some action now. Being forced away. And P4 heading the field now for Von. Jay might even just be going straight for the crocodile. I wouldn't rule it out. It's kind of in that position where it might be the thing to do. And here comes sector assault very deep into Jay's territory. He's even going to cover a good chunk of his base sector here. So it means he basically just has to come out the other side of his base. He probably cast it right next to Jay's base. Okay, in comes the Panzer IV, so this will do some damage on these units in the base. Maybe it won't. Jay just sitting in his base, waiting for it to wear off. He's coming out now. Still got 20 seconds left on it though. They're going to come in for a run. You can see the bombers running off the map now. Oh, it's just a pin this time. Oh, here come the bombs. 2 models down. Oh, and the squad inside the building finally goes down. Jay just completely forgot about this, I'm pretty sure. Didn't micro it for about 10 minutes. And I think the bomb might come in for one last bombing run. Here it comes. Oh no! Oh, sniper down in most of Jay's infantry army. And he throws in the towel. Heartbreaking stuff there for Jay. You've got to be careful with this ability. What I hear is that if the first pass of this ability doesn't come in, sometimes the plane will stick around for a little bit longer once the ability's worn off. And that's what you heard. You could, if you like listened really closely, you could hear the bomber still flying around. So Jay came out thinking it was over, but the bomber came in for one last bombing run, and there you have it. Jay throws in the towel with that. So, game 2 on Vilshanka. VonIvan checking out game 1 quite convincingly after a rocky start, you know, losing 3 units quite early on. It's double light vehicles turning the game around for him. VonIvan here going for mechanized companies use forces. Don't see this too often. Though it did get revamped. Looks like he's going to be going for the WC-51. Works kind of similar to the M3 for Soviets. Since OKW don't have a Faust early on, can be very effective at harassing their infantry. Oh man, now I've noticed that since I'm not in Discord, my game is running way more smoothly. It's awesome. Yeah, and then people have been transitioning, you know, into putting like double bazookas into it. A double bazooka squad to chase down enemy lights. Just really interesting strategies. Doesn't start with the machine gun these days though. Anti-infantry isn't that powerful early on. Straight away forces that retreat. People, it's now like, uh-oh, my days might be numbered here. WC-51 on the field. Got to be careful with that Kubel, does Jay. Stimpine's meanwhile trying to get some damage in here. Stimpine's are very strong, like close range like this. Already done half damage to the built vehicle, but they drop one more model. Have to retreat. Should be able to get away just fine though, unless the machine gun upgrade pops on the retreat. No, it's not even in progress. People doing some damage to these rifles. They're behind heavy cover though. Sticking around for the cutoff. Needs to get some repairs on that WC. Here comes a second squad of Stern Pioneers. You did see this a little bit in the 2v2. It was from Prody. Double Stern Pioneers early on. Von going like the long way away. I don't even know you could fit through that gap there, but apparently you can. And OC-51 escapes. Meanwhile, Kubel coming in, getting on top of Von's cutoff here. Oh, what is this? Kubel going in for the kill? Oh no, he's getting blocked by the VP flag here. Oh, he could lose it. Oh, with the re-echelons from the side, secure the kill. Yeah, he just had so many issues getting around that VP flag there. Lucky for Jay. Okay, Fox Reindeers looks like they're going to charge onto the cutoff once more. Von has fielded himself a squad of cavalry riflemen and they're being upgraded as we speak.
Capture point is being overrun.
As I speak, rather. So Jay has been doing some good resource harassment. I feel like he has had slightly stronger map control so far. But that could be about to change. No. We see in here trying to do some pushing. Soak up a few bullets perhaps. Never upgraded the machine gun on this, interestingly enough. Maybe his munitions control just hasn't been strong enough for it. And Jay just chucking everything onto the cutoff here. Chopping down that lieutenant really quickly. M20 on the way for Von though. Just double building that sandbag. Wants to have a nice position on the cutoff here.
One of our capture points.
Meanwhile, Von is harassing the fjord. Not connected here though. And a squad of Jaeger lights deployed by Jay. That is scavenge for him. Big assault from Von. M20's about to pop, so Jay has to be careful not to retreat too late. Otherwise, you could get wiped on retreat by the incoming M20. Cavalry riflemen on the cutoff as well, getting some good kills on the retreating squads. One more. These Stern Pioneers are quite low. They could go down. They do go down. Oh man. That is bad news for Jay. Jay does have his tech down. He's not too far away from looks, but having lost his fuel like this, the income is really slow. +7 right now. Now VonIvan. What's he doing here? Finally upgraded the machine gun on his Dosi. Looks like he's going to use his Dosi 51 for capping though. Don't have to jump the crew out with it, you can just cap with it. Doesn't have a bonus capping speed like the Kubel for instance, but can capture without getting the vehicle crew exposed from inside.
gun team, ready for orders. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Ooh. Stern Pioneers got shredded. You could hear the Thompson singing for the lieutenant, doing so much damage in close range. Oh man, that Lieutenant Thompson was doing so much. The model finally drops, and now Jay's starting to take over the engagement. But basically, like 2v1 Fox Grenadier and a Stern Pioneer. They're very impressive. On that Lieutenant, is that a no? Is that a fresh squad of Jaegers? Maybe it is. Well, they got some veterancy, surely. Surely not. 50 cal meanwhile for Von. Infiltration grenades coming in. And the 50 cal doesn't get the suppression in. Oh, and he gets wiped! He could steal that. No, here comes the M20. And Jay has to abandon his hope of stealing it right there because of the M20. He does have enough fuel for the looks, but doesn't have the manpower. Has been bleeding quite a lot. And cavalry rifle managed to recruit the 50 cal here. If he had looks right now, he could just be in such a good position, but his manpower woes slowing down his light vehicle.
A capture point is under attack.
Pioneer's fighting well, cover to cover here, but he's got to be careful he doesn't retreat too late. These squads moving into his retreat path, and N20 could chase as well.
A capture point is being overrun.
Heads up! Enemy infantry in force!
Gee, oh, nice pick off.
Waiting for deployment.
Okay, oh, sneaky mine going down here for Von. M20 mine, you don't get to see these too often, but
Point secure!
they are very, very strong. Immobilization for vehicles.
Field promotion earned. We're losing a capture point.
And now Jay is actually getting some good model kills with these Jaegers. All these low health squads for Von, no ambulance. So no healing. G43 starting to capitalize on it. Getting those snipes. Here comes the looks. Going after the WC-51. There's actually another M6 mine up here as well. And Von popping the overdrive. Motoring out of there super quick. Maybe he's trying to bait over this mine. I'm not sure why he's going around this way. Could still lose it to the looks. But no. Looks like he's going to focus his attention on this 50 cal instead. And that manages to get away. Close call. Von trying to do some frontline rip. Oh, he's just narrowly avoiding that mine. Does have a sweeper nearby, but oh, and he spots it right now. Hopefully he takes care of that.
A capture point is being overrun.
Looks now going for a base inspection, perhaps. Rifles are nearby. Looks like he might take an anti-tank grenade here as well. Yeah, he does. They activate it. Slows progress somewhat. He does have his Stern Pioneers very close by for repairs, however. That's giving me a panic attack seeing him not defuse that M6 mine. Looks like Von bringing out his bazooka here, hoping to capitalize on that anti-tank grenade, but it's not going to happen. Okay, one bazooka connects there. Stern Pioneers have put away their sweeper, so the mine disappears. He's backing right into it. Oh, but the bazooka goes down there. Oh my god, Jay. Please, no. No, 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 no. No. He had his sweepers out. It was like revealed for a good minute there. And then he ends up running over it. That's something that I sometimes do as well, but that's why when I try spot on mine, I'm like, damn, I really have to try and defuse that before I forget about it. And it looks like Jay getting the forget about it option there. Straight away rebuilds his looks and gets the wipe on that rifle squad, but a fresh mine is down. Don't know if Jay spotted it going down, maybe not. Gotta be careful he doesn't lose another looks to that. And in fact, he's taken some damage here. AP ammo combining with the anti-tank grenade. Doing some huge damage. Looks having some pathfinding issues getting around these trees. Squad's coming in for some bazookas and perhaps a sticky satchel, but doesn't even need it. Gets abandoned and stolen now by Von. And he wipes the stern pioneers with the abandoned vehicle. It's just rubbing it in now. Okay, well there goes the WC-51 in the north.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Looks like he's going to use his rear echelon to try and steal this Panzer II. Rear echelon, of course, was in the M20 because his M20 crew died to when he tried to use them as a bazooka squad earlier. Thing is though, oh okay, Jay's gonna try build one more looks to try turn this match around. Looks like Von has started his major tech and just about enough fuel for a tank as well as soon as he completes that. So Jay has to get those looks and it has to do the damage.
We're losing a capture
Otherwise the Sherman's gonna shut him down.
Rear echelon squad ready for action. Battalion just released a major for action.
Jaeger's getting some good snipes, goes for the infiltration grenades.
A capture point is being overrun. Reinforcements in.
Rifles just get away though. Looks crawling its way down there right now. Here comes the second looks, but bazooka and 50 cal nearby pops the AP rounds. Now what sunk the ship before looks is actually quite vulnerable to the AP ammo. If you don't have the AP ammo, the 50 cal will do almost nothing to the looks unless it's on the rear armor, but with the AP ammo equipped, it's actually pretty reasonable against it. Tracing grenades, oh, get a little bit of damage in there. Good attempt, but here comes the bazooka squad and it's Vet 3 sprinting forwards. Passive sprint. Jay still has like very strong map control. Have a look at here, he's actually got a lot of the map under his control. Just he's been losing so many looks. Doesn't quite have the munitions for a med crate as well. There they go. He's actually got the med crate cheaper bulletin. Yeah, and the abandon here coming into play. Squad down on retreat. Gotta be careful he doesn't get too close for the sticky satchel there. Cal there, projecting the cut-off bazooka, contributing, turning the tides, helping this looks win, and Sherman going to be coming in very shortly for VonIvan.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Not sure which unit he's talking about. It's bugged. But he throws in the towel. I mean, with the arrival of the Sherman, there's basically nothing he could do at that point. Yes, it's not this map specifically. It's just a bug that arrived in this patch. Hopefully, it'll all be fixed in the next patch. The just losing control of your units randomly. Well, not really losing control of them, but not being able to. You know, they don't have anything in their portrait, any controls down here. But there you go. VonIvan takes the series 2-0.